Yo, what's up, Michael? What up, what up, what up? Check out this big old honker. Big giant piece I found. Might cut it, crush it, not sure. What you been up to, man? What you been up to? It's been a while since I've been on here. A couple days, actually. What you been up to? Big Al. I'm Big Al. Check out that big old honker. I think this is some ore right here that I found. Let's see if there's any gold in there. It's kind of hard to see if there's any gold in there. It needs to be crushed, cut. Yeah, this thing is humongous. It's gigantic, man. Look at the size of this thing. Here's the outside. It's like been smooth. It's been smooth on this side from the river. Breaks open pretty easily. It's got mica in it. Not sure what else is in here. Feels real heavy though, super heavy. It's got to have some gold in it. Look at that blackness. I don't know about this one. I might try to cut some, but this stuff here is kind of flaking off pretty easy. I'll show you. Like this stuff literally breaks apart. See what I mean? Just breaks right off. It must have got heated at some point in time or something. Hydrothermal vein or something. I don't know. It might crush some of it. There's mica in there. Check out the mica. Look. See, it's just disintegrating. This piece of mica. Mica. That's the stuff they use on the space shuttle. Reflect the heat. Stuff's pretty cool. Probably crush some of it. I guess I could cut some of it and see if it doesn't disintegrate on me. Yep, definitely shiny. I wish it was big old chunks of gold in there. I'm gonna pan out some more of my cons. See how much gold I got left. I still haven't got a battery for my bilge pump, so we're stuck panning. I'm gonna have to pan out this stuff here. Or I got my bucket. Let me go get my bucket. But I do need to crush that stuff, some of it at least. I could try to cut some of it and see. Got some gold in here though. There's some chunky ones up there. Pretty chunky ones. Bunch of fines. I got a whole bunch of that stuff, man. I got buckets full of this stuff. I guess we could try to cut some of it. Yeah, not by much, like 200 bucks or something. Like 4,800 bucks. That's not bad. I mean, that's really nothing compared to, I mean, 4,800 still a crap load. Isn't it at 4,800? See if you can see any gold in this rock. Let's see if I can zoom in. If there is any, they're going to be pretty small probably. Plus it's dry. Not seeing any right now, unless that's some pieces. Probably real small. It's a huge rock though. I got a whole bucket full. Probably gonna be closer to this black stuff over here. Where's the black stuff? I'm not gonna be able to get a good window. Maybe this side. I got a bungee cord in the way. Hey, what's that? Maybe gold right there. Possibly. Probably should get it wet. It's real dry. Or we could just crush it to death and see what's in there. Might have to do that instead. Spray it. Can you smoke rocks if you want to? That's up to you. Let's see. Try to get it wet. Probably easier to see the gold when it's wet. I would imagine. What's that? Possibly right there. It's got biotite, mica. Looks like a tiny piece in there. Oh, that might be a piece right there. Normally my phone camera freaks out when it gets on gold. It turns all blurry. See anything? Looks like there might be a few in there. Yeah, that looks like gold right there. What's that? It's possible. I might just have to crush it. This stuff seems easier to crush. See all that black stuff in there? It's probably where the black sand comes from. And the white quartz. Yeah, it's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell in rock a lot of times. You just have to cut it or crush it. That sure looks like a piece right there, though. Let's see. This side over here is smooth. You see how smooth it is on this side? Check this side out. It's like smooth because it was in the river, I guess. exposed. Spray this side. Look at all the mica. Biotite mica right there. Mica. Let's see. I don't see anything on this side. Except for quartz. And, well, look at all the black on that side. That's dirt. That's from a cab machine right there. Let's see what's in here. There's some in there. Looks like it might be some in there. Right there. I think that's a piece right there too. Right there. We're gonna have to crush it. For sure. We'll crush it up. We just have to do that. For now, we'll get my bucket. I gotta, still gotta go through my bucket of coins. Still got about a gallon at least, gallon and a half in this bucket. Let me get my shovel. So that's what I got left in that bucket. Cons. About 2 inches left of dirt. It's about a gallon, probably. Maybe a gallon and a half or two. I don't know. Not for sure exactly. Let's see, this is the old dirt. Here's the old dirt from last live stream. Just gonna chuck it in this bucket. This bucket's empty, so pretty much empty. Actually, I might need to put this bucket in here because there could be some gold in this. For sure. Hold up. This bucket's left over from one of my buckets. There could be a few pieces in here. Alright, I'm gonna put the rest of this garbage in here. I'm gonna run everything again through a better sleeve. Make sure I get everything. I'm sure I lost some fines, panning, so. I'm just gonna use this pan for panning. It's a bigger pan. That's good enough. Alright, let me screen. Alright. I'm gonna use I'm just gonna use my big pan to pan out of. Just gotta get some water. It's too cold to be outside. It's freezing cold. I don't know about you guys, but it's freaking been miserable here. Really cold. Got down to 8 degrees one day. Got down to freaking 20 last night. Tonight, I think 30. Like, even my pay dirt in my garage is frozen. So, well, that stuff's not, but my other stuff's frozen. Let me get some water in here, and then we can start panning this bucket, rest of this bucket. Okay, I got some water. Probably too much water, actually. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use this thing here. It's got a little bit of soap. Okay. We're gonna be screening this stuff over here. All my gemstones. I had to move a bunch of stuff around my garage. Let's see, where's the shovel? Here we go. Oh, there's my spoon. Spoon's down there. Here's my pay dirt. It does have a little bit of blue gravel from my aquarium. I was cleaning out my aquarium one day. I didn't have anywhere to put them, so threw them in that bucket for now. We're getting down to the bottom, so this should be the good stuff. One thing I don't like about this thing is it's got a bubble in the middle. I don't like that at all. Yeah, there's some quartz. It's like clear quartz. Looks tumbled already. Yeah, looks like a piece of gold right there. Be crazy. Anyways, there's some weird stuff right there. Look at the steam coming off my hands. See how cold it is in here? You see the steam coming off my hands? That's how cold it is. Some guy was giving me crap because I was sniffling. Well, I was like, sorry, man. It's cold. I can't help it. It's just too bad. If you don't like my sniffles, you're going to have to go somewhere else. I think that was 50 mesh, something like that. Yikes. Can't help it. Got bad allergies. Man, did you guys see what I found in the garage when I cleaned up my underneath my cabin machine? I found like opals, a ruby, some other gemstones, several opals actually. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. All right, let's pan some gold. I'm finally getting close to being monetized. Whoa, I just almost dropped my phone in the water. That would have sucked. Hey. Holy crap, this stupid thing doesn't work good. Sorry. I don't mean to be jacking you guys around, but this thing is really tripping. Let me get my tripod better so you guys can see better. Dude. Oh my God. Dude, this thing, I'm about to have to get a new tripod holder. It keeps wanting to fall off and go swimming in the water. All right, let's try this. That should be good. Holy craps. We're stable. We're stable now. There you go. See my name. I'll show you guys those gemstones in a minute. All right, let's see what we got. Might have to get a little bit more water, actually. Might need a bucket of water out here. Lots of blind sand. We won't need the blind sand. Sorry. Trying to pan behind my tripod and it's wiggling. It's a crap load of black sand in here. You gotta kind of go slow. I need to get a better cleanup sluice. Something that's self-contained with maybe a pond pump or something like that. My bilge pump, well, it works, but my battery dies, so I'm gonna have to wait to get a battery for that thing. Cold weather kills batteries. It was working, then it just took a complete crap. Wouldn't even take a charge anymore. Ooh, I think I just saw a picker. Holy crap. Look in that corner. Holy shit. Look in that corner right there. Dude. That's what I'd be talking about. Damn, look at all that gold. Holy shit balls. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. Let me get some jet dry. I don't want to let this stuff go anywhere. I gotta find my jet dry. Hold on a second. No idea where my jet dry went. Hold on a second. That stuff will start floating in a minute. I did put a little soap in there, but I don't trust soap all that much. Where the hell's my jet dry? Shit. I just got done cleaning out my garage, so I don't know where anything is. Like, I got stuff scattered everywhere. Even though I cleaned it, it's still got stuff everywhere. I have a lot more work to do on the garage. I do have this stuff. It's kind of like, it does have a degreaser in it and some other stuff. I just use this. Let's see if this works. This should work. All right, then. Are you guys still there? Hope you guys can hear me. I didn't hit mute button or something. Turn the volume up. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand over here because I gotta tap this thing. I can't read your comments as of right now, but I'm gonna try. I gotta tap this stuff. There's too much gold in here to freaking lose. Let's stand right over here. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. And hit the like button as well. I'm almost to 3,000 subscribers. I'm at 2,800 and something. And then I'm almost to 3,000 hours. I got 2,600 and something. So we're almost there. Damn, look at all the finds in there. Holy crap, man. I can see about 30 finds just sitting here. I'm not even close to being done. Not even close to being done panning this stuff. Still got blonde sand in there. This is only, what is that? 3 or 4 garden scoops. Screened to 50 mesh. I think it's 50. Might be 20. I don't remember the sizes. I haven't messed with the sizes on those in a while. It's gonna take a while to pan this stuff out. Just a lot of black sand. The hell is that? Lead. And some lead. It's always good when you got lead. Some sort of lead, I think. Pretty sure it's lead. Definitely not gold. Soft. That's kind of weird, actually. Kind of looks like gold. That'd be weird if it's mercury or something. Let's leave it in there. Sometimes you can come across gold with lead on it or mercury with gold. They did use, oh, I just seen a picker. They did use mercury back in the day, where I've been mining and stuff, so you just don't know what you're gonna find. This black sand's like super dense, man. It's really hard to pan. Better off running it through a sluice or something. Something with lots of riffles. Lots of ways to catch the stuff, especially the fines. It's not the greatest to pan. Look at all that fine. It's floating. See it floating? Floating gold. See what I'm talking about? Look at the gold floating. Isn't that freaking crazy? It's contaminated. I gotta find my jet dry. We're gonna have big problems. Look how big that piece is floating. Can you see that? You know gold floats, right? That's gold. That's crazy. There's some oil or something in this pan. Maybe that last spray wasn't a good idea. That's crazy. I gotta find my jet dry. That piece just fell. Yep, now they're gone. They fell. Hold on, I gotta find my jet dry. This is crazy. Oh, crazy. Where's my freaking jet dry, man? There's no telling where that stuff is. I hope it didn't get thrown away. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Thank God. Hell yes, thank God. All right, watch this. Well, nothing else floating now. I was gonna show you guys what. See if we can get you to float. If you want them to float, they won't. Anyways, put some jet dry in here. Break the water tension. I don't know what the hell contamination we got going on. I ain't got no oil or something in there. All right, let's see if I can read some comments. No comments. Anybody here? Did they cut me off? They probably did. Wouldn't be surprised if YouTube cut me off. Are you guys still here? Because I can shut it down. You're still here. All right. I know YouTube likes messing with me, so. It says there's only 8 people here. There was like 20 earlier, so I'm not real sure what's going on. 3 likes out of, Anyways, you see that gold floating, man? That's crazy. There's a lot of gold in here, man. Crap load of gold in here. I can't believe it, actually. That's only, 3 scoops, 4 scoops. Still got blind sand in here. I hate panning this stuff. It takes forever. I need to get a small cleanup sluice, like something that's self-contained with like maybe a pond pump or something. I can just plug it into the wall instead of have to worry about a battery, like a 12-volt battery, like a car battery or whatever, like a bilge pump. That's why I normally use a bilge pump. I like to use it out in the field a lot. Works real good in the field, not so much at home. Let's take a peek anyways. There's still a lot of black sand here. Break time for me. Nice. What's up, machine head? We're about to check to see how much gold we got in this pan. Just for 3 scoops with my concentrates and the garden shovel. Holy, oh shit, look at all that lead. Ooh, there's some chunkies. What's up, chunkies? Sitting on top of the black sand. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Oh, shit. Holy crap. Look at all that gold, man. Woo, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all that gold. What's up? Look at that chunky one. I can pick that one up. What's up, picker? Oh, come back. Look at that thing. Hell yeah. Man, there's no telling what's at the bottom of this bucket. I'm getting into the goods now. Look at that thing. Focus. There. No focus. It's too bright. Come on, man. You can do it. How about that? There we go. Look at that sucker. Chunky monkey. 100% Alabama gold right here. This one guy told me there's no gold in Alabama at the pawn shop. Or not pawn shop. He sold coins. Gold and silver coins. He laughed at me. He said there's no gold in Alabama. He lived here his whole life. I actually went and got the gold just to prove a point to him. Man, there's a lot of gold in here. I still got to get a lot of this black sand out of here. Jeez. Look at all that gold, man. Holy crap. That's only 3 scoops, dude. Oh, my gosh. Slap full. I still got a long ways to go. Like, several buckets full. Or not bucket. Yeah, I got a whole bucket full, and then I got, man, there's like, there's got to be 2 gallons left in this bucket. I should have been checking my cons earlier in the year. A lot of times I would just go dredging and just throw them in a bucket and pan them later, and that's where I'm at right now. So, technically, I'm not even sure where this stuff came from. I have a good idea, but I'm pretty sure I know where it came from. I only go to like 3 different spots, so I know it didn't come from one of them or 2 of them, so I'm pretty sure I know where it came from. But that's pretty good for 3 scoops or whatever. That's pretty good. What do you think, Michael? Is that pretty good? Or a machine head? That's not bad for Alabama. Especially the chunky ones. Chunky ones are hard to find in Alabama, like this one. They are really hard to find. Man, it's still floating. Look at that. I gotta have oil in there. That's bullshit. I'm gonna have to do some serious cleaning. Somehow I got contaminated with something. Oil or something. That's not cool at all. I'll go get some more jet dry. It's a lot of gold though. For 3 scoops. Break time. That's all right. We'll stay on here for a while. I got to get to 3,000 hours, man. I'll sit on here all night if I have to. Gold. Need to get some of that black sand out of there. I guarantee there's more under this black sand. There's probably a bunch more under that black sand on the other side. What are those BBs? Looks like garnet pieces. Small garnet pieces. Thanks, man. I still got a ways to go. I gotta get some of this black sand out of here. I know there's a bunch more gold under here. Look how thick this stuff is. There's still a crap load of black sand I need to get out of here. Let me try to get rid of some. I guarantee there's more under there. Still way too much black sand in here. I'm sure I'm panning out some gold, but I'll go through it again. I'll screen it down even finer. All right, let's see what we got now. See what we got now. There's still way too much sand. Way too much sand. Stuff is such a pain in the ass to deal with. You guys don't even know. Oh, there's another chunky one. I see another pretty good sized picker. Get rid of this lid. Golly. I need to get rid of this damn lead, man. There's too much lead in here. Anyways. I need to get rid of this lead. There's too much lead in here to deal with. It's sucking down the gold, and then once you tap it up there, it goes right back with the gold. It's pretty similar in weight. Especially they're bigger, you know. They're bigger than the gold, so they're pretty close in weight. There's a new piece that arrived. A couple new pieces. It's pretty good. Not bad for 3 scoops. 3 or 4 scoops. Pretty good chunky ones. There's still gold back here in the black sand. There's some right there. Stuff's really hard to pan. Really hard to pan. We'll get some more. Let's see what we got. Hell yeah, we need to go for nuggets, of course. I found nuggets already. I sold them all. I sold all my nuggets. My biggest one was 0.5. Like half a gram. That's my biggest one so far. Yeah, 0.5 is my biggest one so far, which is pretty good. I found 0.3s, bunch of 0.3s, 2s, stuff like that, 0.1. But I'm in Alabama. We're not gonna find like 2, 3, 4, 5 ounce nuggets out here. If you do, it's like you got a better chance of getting struck by lightning. Man, I'm sick. Got cold. Anyways, that's a pretty good pan. I'll get my snuffer bottle. Suck that up. I'll zoom in, see what you guys think. What do you guys think of Alabama Gold? I like it. I think Alabama Gold is cool. Like, it seems like it's brighter than Alaska Gold. It's more pure. It's like the purest gold on earth, actually. It's like 22, 24. Oh, look at that. Dude, this is a chunky one. This one here is chunky. On my finger. Oh, there it is. Check that thing out. Yeah, zoom in. There we go. Pure gold. Pure Alabama Gold. 100% pure. Look at that thing. Chunky one. It's got some thickness to it. I like the sound they make when they hit the pan. Thunk. That's the sound you want to hear. The thunking sound. The thunkers. Thunk. That's pretty good. Still got floaters in there. That's crazy. We like the thunkers. We need some more thunkers. Definitely. I don't see any more thunkers. I thought I seen a... There could be another thunker under here. Let's see if I can pan some more black sand. There's still too much black sand in here. Let's see. Let me try to pan this out some more. There's way too much sand still. let's try that. See if we get a better picture. Oh shit, no, that's the same one. There's any bigger ones? Nope, no more bigger ones, just fine. Lots of fines though. Yeah, just lots of fines and that one little picker. Some nice chunky ones though. There's some chunky ones and then some more fines, but it's still pretty good. I gotta screen this down some more. Pick out the bigger ones and then we'll get this lead out of here because the lead is a pain in the ass. It likes to hang around that gold, but one good thing, if you're in the lead, you're in the gold for sure. Not bad. We'll get some more scoops and see what's down there. What do you think, Michaels? Thunkers? I like the thunkers. Need some tissue. Oh, I got tissue right here. Man, my allergy is really bad. I got a cold too. Pretty sure I got a cold. And my voice sounds weird. Pretty sure I have a cold as well. I got a tissue. Yeah, I blew my nose. I'm good now. We'll get some more dirt and see what we got. I'm sure we can find more than that. We need to make a smiley face. Dude, this gold should not be floating at all. The amount of jet dry I put in here. Might be that other stuff I put in there. It shouldn't be floating at all. Might have to frickin' get some new water. Man, it's been cold as hell here, man. It's been, let's see. It was 8 degrees. It was 8 degrees 2 nights ago. 20 degrees last night. I think it's going to be 31 tonight, which ain't bad at all compared to 8. But most of my pay dirt and everything's still frozen from 8-degree temperatures. I have like a freaking blizzard, man. And I'm pretty excited to get down to the bottom of this bucket. This is where all the good stuff's gonna be. Cause this bucket's been sitting in my yard for a long time. It turned the bottom of this bucket red. I'll show you. Check it out. This thing's been sitting in my yard forever. Look how red the bottom of that bucket is. It's supposed to be yellow, turned red like iron. That's where all the good stuff's gonna be at the bottom. Well, all the nuggets, or all the gold's gonna be down there, so pretty excited about that. We'll see what's in there. Yeah, man, turned it freaking red. So let's screen some more. Let's see, where's my screen? There could be some nuggets in this pan. I hadn't even examined this yet. There could be some pickers and nuggets in here. Might want to pan this stuff out. If I find a nugget, oh crap. There could be one though. Some of the stuff I haven't checked for anything. I'm not seeing any. Ooh, lots of garnets though. Real nice garnets if you guys like garnets. You see that? A lot of garnets in here. Hundreds of them. Whoa, my nose just like made a noise. Anyways, let's get the good stuff out the bottom. I'm only gonna take 1, maybe 2 scoops out of the bottom. I don't want to lose anything. Well, I'm only gonna take 2 scoops out of there. This isn't the best way to do things, but since it's so cold, I'm just winging it right now. I can clean all this stuff better. I'll run it through my sluice again, just to make sure I don't lose nothing. Plus, I got a blue bowl if I want to get the real super fine stuff. That thing sucks. It takes forever. Blue bowl is like a waste of time. Blue bowl is like a waste of time, for real. If you like just watching paint dry, or if you're one of them people like to get every little tiny scrap, it might be for you, but it's not for me. What's crazy? Oh, turning the pan red, or the bottom of the bucket red. That is crazy. I just noticed that. But that bucket has had that pay dirt in it for probably a year. I hadn't even checked it, so you guys, this is a surprise for me too. So you guys are hanging out with me. Hell, we might find some pickers in here. You never know. A lot of this stuff I never checked. I go dredging, clean out everything, put my cons in a bucket and say I'll do it later and never got to cleaning it out. So I think that's where we're at right now. So we might find some good stuff together. But I would like to get it all cleaned up before I start dredging again this year. I gotta get all my cons clean. I got too much. Still got another 5-gallon bucket. And I don't have a battery to run my sluice, so I'm definitely not gonna pan it all. It's just gonna take too long. I'm just gonna have to buy another battery or buy a pond pump or something. I never use a pond pump, so I'd have to figure out what GPH to get or whatever. Has anybody run a pond pump for a bit, or not bilge, but cleanup sluice or whatever? Let me know. I think my what you call it, bilge pump is I'll have to look at it. I think it's like a 3,000. No, it can't be that high. 1,800 gallon per hour. I don't know. If I look, 600. I don't remember. It says it on the thing. Works pretty good though at that volume of water with a 3/4 hose. 3/4 PVC, anyways. Still blowing sand. You can see how much black sand I have. This is only 2 scoops. 2 garden scoops. This is how much freaking black sand is in there. 2 garden scoops. There's probably 1/4 inch deep, 1/2 inch deep. Still got blind sand. It's crazy. Get rid of this blind sand. It's crazy, man. There's a lot of blonde sand. It's too much blonde sand. Might not have got a good scoop that time. Oh. It's crazy. Still got blind sand. Just gonna get rid of this crap. That's crazy. I cannot believe I still got blonde sand in here. It's wild. Almost got a whole scoop of blonde sand. Well, not really. There's lots of black sand in here. Still crazy. It's still here. It must be real heavy. All right, let's see if we got any new gold in here. New gold. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely patience. Oh, experience. Yeah, little experience. Well, we definitely got more lead. That's for sure. We got all the lead in there. I gotta get rid of this freaking lead, man. It's just too much lead in here. Damn lead's trying to... Ooh, is that a new piece? It's like that lead likes to drag the chunky ones back. So we get some of this lead out here by hand. Pretty easy to pick up, actually. You can't pick up lead with magnets, they're not magnetic, so the only way you can get them out is either pick them out by hand or freaking tweezers or screen it down again. But if you screen them down, you're gonna lose your chunkies. Still too much lead in here. Just wants to take it away. Anyways, you see all the gold up in there with the lead. Lots of lead. But if I had to give you guys advice for looking for gold in Alabama, make sure you find lots of lead, because if you're not finding any lead, it's already been picked clean of gold or beat up pretty good by the miners, because they already got the lead and the gold. You might get some flood gold. That's about it. What's that little black thing? Where'd it go? Be crazy if it was like a diamond or something. Huh. What the hell is that? It's real heavy. Black and shiny. Wouldn't that be crazy? A black diamond. Black diamond? That would be wild. It's freaking heavy. Shiny. It's weird. Never seen one of them. There's actually several of them in this pan. It's weird. I find garnets that look pretty black. Get in there. That small? Yeah, it's pretty small. Well, I don't know. A black diamond can be worth some money, dude. Well, any diamond can be worth some money. Even a 1 carat. I don't know. There's some weird looking stuff in here. Look at all these tiny gems in here. I'm going to show you guys. There's all kinds of tiny gems in here. I don't know what these are. Probably garnet pieces. See that little red one? A lot of them in here. Tons of gemstones, little small gemstones. Lead. That little red one. Not sure what that is. Probably super red. Probably garnet. I haven't found any rubies out here yet, but they do find them in Georgia. They find rubies and sapphires in Georgia. But look at all those little gemstones. I would imagine they're garnet. Probably what they are. But normally I find a lot of garnet while I'm dredging for gold. Lots of them, like tons. Look how red that thing is. It's super red. Clear. You can tell it's clear. Look. There's a whole bunch of them in there. I would assume they're garnet. That looks like pyrobees. That sucker's clear. Whole bunch up in there. Most of the time I find them much bigger than that. Nothing to crack home about. Yeah, close up, yeah. They're probably pyrope garnet. I find lots of garnet out here. Much bigger ones, though. Real big ones. Like, let's see, there's probably some big ones in here. What's that? Piece of glass? That looks like an old piece of glass. I'll show you some garnets in here. Big ones, probably. Bigger. They're not clear like that red one, though. That's a garnet. I got buckets full of garnets. Big ones, too, but nothing clear like that bright red one. We'll keep looking, see what we got. I know there's some more gold in here. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this stuff here. Look at that piece of gold right there. This stuff hides gold, man. Like crazy. That black sand likes to hide the gold. See it up there? Go down. There. Get into some super heavy stuff now. See if I can get rid of some of this lead. Look at all that gold coming from under there. Watch. Look at that shit. All the gold is back here right now. Most of the gold's back here. Look up here. Look at all that gold. If the lead tries to rob you. Watch. I'll pan this side now. There's a crap load of gold this side. Watch. Most all the gold is over here. Under this stuff now. Watch. See where? Here you go. Holy shit, boss. Get rid of this lead. Look. Look at all that gold. Wouldn't even know it was there. Let's see, let me go this way. Wrong angle. Look at all that gold up in there. Could be some pickers up here too. Holy shit. This stuff sucks to pan, man, I'm telling you. I'm gonna be here all night for just like... This is the opposite side where the gold is. Most of the gold should be that way. Let's put it all down that way now. At least I got rid of most of that black sand, so still got some lead in here we need to get rid of. Lots of lead we need to get rid of, actually. I just don't want to screen it down much more because, man, I might have to. There's just too much lead and all these little gemstones in here messing up everything. Too small to do anything with. Let's see if I can pull them out. Okay. That's better. Let's do this. Let's do this now. That's why them shaker tables work so good. I need a shaker table. That's what I need. Shaker table. Anybody got a shaker table they don't want? Alright. Even the swooping don't work too good on this stuff. Anyways, that's pretty good. Man, this stuff... It's still freaking trying to go down there. Dude, this is annoying. It's like hurting my back. Trying to pan this stuff. Holy crap. It's hurting my back. I should be sitting in a chair. I'm not though. I'm like standing up. Stuff is a pain in the ass to pan. Holy crap, man. Getting tired. Oh, my back. What up, lovin'? Collect each day. Depends. Good night. Going to sleep. See you, Michael. Thanks for coming, man. Depends on where I go and what I do. Like if I dredge. If I go dredge or panning. Or... Just depends where I go, pretty much. It's all about location out here. You gotta know where to go. There's a lot of gold out here. Most of the time you find real fine stuff like this. But I'm looking for this stuff, the chunky stuff. I know where the chunky stuff is. I just don't take anybody there. Oh, I can get several grams in a day with my dredge. I don't know, 3 to 5 grams in a day. If I take my dredge. If I go panning, it's a different story. Panning is a whole different story. You might get 1 gram if you're lucky. Maybe half a gram. It's all about location. You gotta know where to go, pretty much. Just like the miners do and everywhere else. The miners know where to go. That's why they're miners. Just need to know where to go. And what to use. Like, I got a 4-inch dredge and a 2.5-inch dredge. I'll be going here soon. It's just been so cold. I can't get my dredge out. It's just too cold. I'll freeze. But I've got quite a bit of gold. I just started cleaning out my cons from last year. I've got cons, but I haven't melted this stuff down yet, but this is some of it. It started rusting. I just put this in overnight and started rusting in this canister. There's some pickers in here, though. Where do you go? Do you go looking for gold? I got buckets of concentrates I'm going through right now. I haven't even cleaned them all from last year. I still got this bucket. I still got all that to go through. And then another 5-gallon bucket. And I think I got another bucket somewhere. So I'm not sure exactly how much I have. Yo, what's up, Yogi Bear? Yeah, I've sold a few. I sold some on eBay. I sold a 1/2 gram on eBay, pay dirt. I'm just starting to sell it. What up, Yogi Bear? You should sell some at its highs. Might go up further. I don't go dig, but it's interesting. Yeah, I got a cold. I got the sniffles. I can't help it. I'm just panning out my cons from last year. Here's some. This is like, I don't know, 5 or 6 scoops out of my pay dirt. There's some lead in there. Got some pickers, nuggets. I think everybody's sick right now. Here's some that I got, or here's some that I cleaned up the other day. I guess we could dump it and see what we got. There's a whole bunch in here. There's some pickers in here. You want to see what's in this one? It's pretty thick with gold there. I was gonna weigh it up and see. What have you been doing, Yogi Bear? Man, the cold weather is making everyone sick. For real. I do need to get down the bottom of this bucket. I guess I could snuffer up that stuff. And then dump it in the other canister. Or I could show you what I got so far. I'll show you what I got so far. Check this out. Watch this. Oops. Watch. This thing's loaded, dude. Watch. There's some pickers in here. Probably some stuck in there. Look at all the gold stuck in there. It won't even come out. Look at that. Some pickers in here. Oh, there's one. Look at that thing. Donk. Got some other pickers in here. Lots of pickers in here, actually. Man, those things are trying to turn red. That's crazy. I like that one. It's like the key to success right here. The key. I got lots of gold in there. A lot of gold in there. Yeah, I'm still trying to go through this bucket, man. They won't even come out. Look, they're stuck, dude. Look at all the gold stuck in there. Just stuck to my thing. I'm gonna have to heat this thing up and try to get out of there. What have you been doing? Oh, gem show stuff, yeah. I heard about it. Tucson going on right now or something? I heard about that. I found a bunch of gemstones in my garage when I was cleaning out my cabin machine. Man, 2 people here right now. That's crazy. I'll shut it down and restart again probably. Maybe later. Are you in Tucson right now? Dude, look at all my pickers. Those are all pickers, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 6 pickers in there. Man, I found a bunch of gemstones in my garage. "18 hours I'm stuffed with food." What the hell are you talking about? 18 hours? What are you talking about, man? 18 hours. Long morning. I'm gonna go get the gemstones I found in my garage. You guys want to see them? I was cleaning my cabin machine. Here's my cabin machine right here. And I dropped a bunch of gemstones under my cabin machine. I found them when I was cleaning out the garage. I found rubies and opals underneath my cabin machine. One person. Holy shit. Might have to go. One person here, it says. We can't do that. We got to get more people here. We're going to have to go. I'm going to have to restart this live stream. Everyone left. We're going to restart it. So, whoa, what the hell just happened? My screen turned green.